Okay, we need to talk about Animal Crossing. First off, what is Animal Crossing? For those who don't know, Animal Crossing is a game where you're a human and you move to a town full of anthropomorphic animals. If you've seen BoJack Horseman on Netflix, it's like that. Except where BoJack makes you more depressed, Animal Crossing makes you less depressed. It's a game where time in the game matches up with time in the real world. You die in the game, you die for real. And the objective is that there is no objective. You just live your life and catch bugs and shit. Wait, what? No, you can't have sex with the animals. Why is that the first question you asked? Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Switch is the most recent Animal Crossing game. I'm going to preface everything I'm about to say by first saying, I do think this is the best Animal Crossing game ever made. I played all 4 of the previous mainline ones when they came out, despite not being a big fan of Animal Crossing games or life sims in general, and I even recently played the Poop Dick Wii U board game one, but I haven't played Animal Crossing Property Brothers, so unless that one is a sleeper hit, I can without a doubt say the New Horizons is the best Animal Crossing game. The game looks amazing! Look at the trees! Look at the museum! There's tons of quality of life improvements from previous games. You can move around trees without having to chop them down or regrow them. You can collect resources and craft one thing at a time, like it's StarCraft Mindu Valley, and tons of customization options that most of us will never see since each one takes 50 real-life years to unlock and costs a million gajillion bells. It's the first time Animal Crossing has actually innovated in the past 2 decades. The game plays like a full console release, not like a remaster of a handheld game. And that's not even to mention the music, which is so bad. I'm sorry, guys, I can't do this. Why is the music in this one so terrible? Until you unlock the town hall, which takes like a week. In real life, there is one song, and that one song is an 8-measure acoustic guitar warm-up on loop. And then when you do unlock the town hall, there are these different songs, but they ain't much better. What happened to, I don't know, actual melodies and harmonies from the previous games? And then you go inside everyone's house and the songs on the radios and stereos all sound like they're sample tracks from a fucking 1980s Casio keyboard. I'm not saying this should be some fully orchestrated room pop hoo-ha-ha, but this is really bad. They're the exact same song files from 20 years ago, got me pasted in. I usually just mute the game and listen to something else. Was this a bad quality to have? This game got delayed and it sounds like this. Sorry, I went off a little bit there. I'm very passionate about music. Where was I? Oh yeah, this is the best Animal Crossing game. However, there is one feature, besides the music, of the game that royally pisses me off every time I play it. And no, it's not the unskippable news reports, because this game only tells it to you once a day and has actual news instead of every single time you turn the game on. And no, it's not your tools breaking literally every single day, like it's Zelda Breath of the Wild or Fire Emblem, because features like that in video games complement the game design well. Your weapons break in Zelda so that you constantly have to go out and explore and find new ones, which is the whole point of an adventure game. Your weapons in 3 houses have limited uses so that you can't just spam your best combat arts, you have to allocate your resources appropriately, which is the whole point of a strategy game. And your tools break in Animal Crossing in order to waste your fucking time, which is the whole point of Animal Crossing, to waste your fucking time! And no, it's not the bland villager dialogue, even though I really don't like talking to the villagers anymore. The original Animal Crossing on GameCube was mean, but in a funny way. People didn't think Tom Nook was the villain because he was your landlord. They thought Tom Nook was a villain because he was your landlord and a dick. But he was funny and memorable by way of his sassy dialogue. In New Horizons, it feels like they focus on writing every animal to be nice and pleasant and ooh-woo, that none of them stick out anymore. I can't remember any of them. It's like the difference between going to a friend's house and drinking alcohol versus drinking water. I mean, yeah, water's better than nothing. But like, alcohol's mean, but more fun. Also, do not drink underage. And no, it's not the missing NPCs. I'm sure a lot of your old favorites will be patched in later with special events or an expansion pass, and besides, I'd rather see some new faces instead of the same dudes that have been around for the past 20 years. God, I feel old now. And it's not getting duplicate DIY recipes after not even a week, but yeah, that'll be fun getting the same ones later in the game when you only have a handful missing. And no, it's not the snail-paced progression in this one, how it takes multiple real-life days to unlock features that were present right from the start of the previous AC games. I mean, it makes sense, you're moving to a deserted island in this one. It wouldn't make sense if it was a deserted island, but oh yeah, it already has a shop and a museum and a tailor. The Animal Crossing always has been the original mobile game with its arbitrary wait times and daily login benefits, and New Horizons is no different. And yeah, it sucks that you have to to wait several real-life days to develop things, but if you're patient, like me, or if you have limited time each week, like me, then set your TARDIS to 88 miles per hour and set the epoch to play the Song of Time, because you can just time travel and play your own speed. And don't fucking judge people for time traveling. Sorry that people want to play their $60 game how they want to in a way that doesn't affect you, and sorry that some people who play Animal Crossing have a life outside of Animal Crossing. All those features I previously mentioned aren't a big deal because they're either pretty minor or there's a way around it. Except for the music, seriously, what happened? The one thing that looks donkey doo-doo about Animal Crossing is, surprise, surprise, it's a Nintendo game, which means, of course, the fucking online sucks. And it's not even like I've had performance issues connecting to other people. Granted, I've only played this game online with fellow adults who know how to, I don't know, sit in the same room as their router. Aha! Except for that one time. No, the part of it that really chaps my ass is the actual joining process. And waiting. There is so much goddamn waiting in Animal Crossing. Wait to build a museum. Wait to build a shop. Wait to upgrade your house. Wait to connect to someone. So here's the process. You open your gate, put your game in online mode. That's fine, that's good, it's normal. But then every time an individual comes to visit, stop the game! Someone is coming to the island. 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 And every time an individual leaves, stop the game! Someone is leaving the island. 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 It's the most asinine thing I've ever seen. If you're in the middle of something, too bad. Close your window. Fish and bugs despawn. And if you want to have multiple people visit your island, everyone has to wait, watching the same cutscene multiple times, just until everyone's here. 8 villagers all at the same time was literally in all the promo material. But to actually do that is such a pain for everyone involved. Why couldn't it just be a message that flashes across the screen being all like, hey, this person just arrived? Why does the game have to stop for everyone for so long? And before you say, that's just how the Switch's online works. That is not how the Switch's online works. Look at Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. You know, a good game, a game with actual gameplay. It came out almost 2 years ago on the Switch in support of a 3DS game from even longer ago. You put your game in online mode, and if someone else joins, boom, there's a message at the bottom of the screen. That's it. You're in the middle of doing something, that's totally fine. It doesn't interrupt you. Then you go out and kill monsters instead of going out and trying to befriend them. Psst. Also in Animal Crossing, there's nothing to actually do when you're all together online besides like take pictures and steal fruit and maybe hide and seek on an island. What the fuck? Maybe there should be like some official multiplayer exclusive mini games or something. That would be fun. I think there were some of the older games, so what I'm really trying to say is play Monster Hunter. That's it. Video's over.